Director, Dean Taylor, the Fun Kid, Blake Banks.
Now I don't feel bad you boo me. I see what makes you cheer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the day has arrived, the flux capacitor is charged, and we have time traveled back to the nifty 50s. It is time for Shake, Rattle, and Rumble. My name is Dr. Eric Christopher with BCA Brandon Cory Alexander, and here we go.
Oh yeah, Shake, Rattle, and Rumble, baby, live here in Deltona. Dr. Eric, look at what we got in the middle of the pro wrestling action ring right now. The Voltage Championship is on the line.
Absolutely. We're starting off Shake, Rattle, Rumble red hot with a Voltage Championship match. Blake Banks defends against Dean Taylor.
Now, these two are no strangers to each other.
Absolutely not.
And from what I've observed of the last few times being here at Pro Wrestling Action, Blake Banks, the Trust Fund Kid himself, is a fighting champion. We sat side by side and watched him defend this title at Leesburg, Florida for Bike Fest. And now here we are in the air conditioning, watching something electric happen right now.
I especially love the air conditioning part, especially when the action is this hot. You've got 2/4 of the 2024 Match of the Year, Blake Banks versus Dean Taylor. These two know each other so well, as evident by what we're watching right now. This is going to be incredible.
Nice head scissors there by the Trust Fund Kid. Dean Taylor is, well, he's a little shooken, he's a little rattled. Let's get ready to rumble, everybody.
I love the way you talk, Brandon, you know?
Yeah, not so much. Blake Banks in control of this match. The reigning and defending Pro Wrestling Action Voltage champion into the corner. Back elbow. Dean Taylor looking like he's in trouble right now. A nice sling blade, if you will.
And the Trust Fund Kid is looking great to start off. You know, this is what, his third title defense as Voltage champion?
I believe so.
Arguably, he's making a name for himself as one of the best.
I mean, he's out there living it up like a champion should, and do my eyes deceive me? They might not be as good as I think they are, but did he bring his dog to see the action today?
Absolutely, and I for one, you know, little dogs warm my cold, dead heart, and I am excited whenever I saw that dog. I'm probably more excited for the match, though, but hey, I love this. This is great.
Getting a little rhythm here. The nifty 50s are live and in full effect, and so is Dean Taylor. Backdrop, but does not get it all. Kick to the midsection. And a face breaker right on top of that knee. Blake Banks to the top rope. No!
Oh!
Backbreaker! My God, Dr. Eric. This is the opening contest here.
This is the opening contest. We are starting off hot. I did not expect to see a springboard backstabber there. That was incredible.
Pump drop kick.
Right to the
Banks'
face.
Trust Fund face.
Ooh. 1, 2.
No.
Not enough to get the champion down just yet.
I don't know how, man. That drop kick was beautifully executed. Very well executive produced by Dean Taylor there. This crowd does not like Dean Taylor, and rightfully so.
Absolutely. He kind of treats everyone a little disrespectfully. I admire it sometimes, but there's a time and there's a place.
Absolutely. You gotta have a reasoning behind everything, and there's no reason behind the damage that is now done to the lower lumbar region of Blake Banks' back. Dean Taylor showing a little bit of aggression here.
Punches and bunches.
You can see it on his face. He is wreathing right now, trying to forcefully hold down the shoulders of Blake Banks, but Blake Banks, a fighting, reigning, defending Voltage champion. gets his shoulder up no matter what. This kid has more tenacity, more heart than I have seen from most athletes here in the state of Florida. Blake Banks fighting back, punches to the midsection, now top. Going for the old noggin cruncher there. Irish whip. Oh, and a strong lariat.
Oh!
Dean Taylor.
He's just holding nothing back, is he?
No, not at all. I'm actually astonished with what we're watching. This is the opening contest here at Shake, Rattle, and Rumble. If this sets the bar, sets the precedent for what we're going to see tonight, we are in for a wild ride.
It was only a few weeks ago that we actually saw Dean Taylor basically in the ring with Ray Fury for the All-Star Championship. And now here we are for the Voltage title. Dean Taylor's ready to go.
The conversation came up shortly after Bike Fest where we thought to ourselves, if Dean Taylor would have won the All-Star Championship, would this have been a double title match? All-Star champion versus Voltage champion.
One would have to assume like the entire landscape of pro wrestling action would change forever if Dean Taylor had won that match, and I'm pretty sure he's looking to redeem himself tonight.
I know that Dean Taylor is probably never going to get an Oscar, but we know he wants gold. He strives for that here in pro wrestling action, as every athlete on this roster should. Dean Taylor with the cover. Nope. Good job by the referee. Eyeballs open. Notices Blake Banks' feet are underneath the ropes, therefore the count will not matter. Referee checking on Banks. Banks is feeling the energy of this crowd here at beautiful, beautiful Deltona,
Here comes
Florida.
Dean. Oh!
Didn't quite get all of it. Blake Banks is trying to get some air back into those lungs. What is he going to do? Gets his foot up. Nope, down.
These two know each other so well. They have reversals for each other's reversals. Wow.
Oh my God, exploder suplex out of the corner. Blake Banks is in trouble. Out of all of his title defenses thus far, he's only had a couple, but this one seems like he's in the most trouble he's been in.
Absolutely.
There's a fire lit underneath Dean Taylor right now, and I don't know what happened, but there's a passion burning. He wants that gold. The question is, will he succeed? Blake Banks, the Trust Fund Kid, definitely a crowd favorite here at Pro Wrestling Action. Going all the way back to his Voltage title win where the crowd absolutely erupted. It was a 10 on the Richter scale, but here we are.
And it looked like those kicks to Blake was just powering him up, but just not enough.
Dean Taylor showing his intelligence in this match. Very self-aware of where he is in the center of the squared circle right now. Doing damage to the neck, the back, the shoulder area of Blake Banks, because that's the area of the body that has to be on the mat in order to get the 1, 2, 3. That's how you secure a title.
And Dean Taylor telling all these people that Blake Banks is about to go to sleep.
Blake Banks, again, trying to get air into those lungs. If a man cannot breathe, he cannot fight. I love quoting movies when it comes to Dean Taylor. Dean Taylor just surprising everybody here. Blake Banks fighting back into the corner. Smart move.
Oh, right back to the sleeper. Oh, things are not looking good for Blake. Things are not looking good.
The level of perseverance that Dean Taylor possesses is unlike anything I've seen in quite a while here. But also the same can be said for Blake Banks. He goes back to the corner, breaks the chokehold. And now Dean Taylor jumps on the back of Blake Banks.
Just doing everything that he can to get Blake to fall asleep. You should show him one of your movies, Dean. Come on.
Wow. Very clever. I've seen a few of Dean Taylor productions, and they're not as bad as you're making them out to be.
I heard he was a part of the live-action Snow White, so who knows?
Ooh. He must be Dopey Dwarf.
I'm never getting hired by Disney.
Nope. Referee starting to count. Both men down on the mat. Center of the ring, Blake Banks looks like he has the most left in the tank right now. Only time will tell. We have till the count of 10. Both men equally fighting to get back up right now. Both men up at the same exact time. Boom! Clothesline, Blake Banks. Forearm shots. Another clothesline bait. Blake Banks fighting back with everything he has in his heart. Over the top rope goes Dean Taylor. This is the moment.
Oh, what Blake's doing? What is he doing?
Oh! Stiff shot right to the jawline.
Oh, wow.
Frame it, compose it, cut it. And that might be a wrap. Blake Banks signaling he's going to the top. Calling for the energy of the crowd. He feeds off of it. The adrenaline's going. He's up. Cross body, no! Over executed. Blake Banks did not get all of it. Over rotated.
And how much did he take out of himself to deliver that maneuver?
Well, when you deliver a crossbody, you're looking at the lungs, the shoulder, and the sternum area. Your entire core goes into it. You knock the wind out of yourself, so if you don't properly execute and then capitalize off your execution, well, here we go. Up! Dean Taylor went for that springboard backbreaker again. Springboard.
What a kick by Blake.
Here we are. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
He retains. Blake Banks retains his Voltage Championship.
Pro Wrestling Action Voltage Champion, the Trust Kid, Blake Banks.
What an opening contest to shake, rattle, and rumble. Blake Banks is still your Voltage champion.
The changes and try to keep up, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Banks out here celebrating his title victory
with the doggo.
With his dog. Wait, whoa!
No, not the dog! Not the dog!
He's got,
no!
He just kidnapped the dog! He kidnapped Blake Banks' dog. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not part of the itinerary here at Pro Wrestling Action.
Someone call PETA!
We do not condone canine thievery here.
What just happened?
Dean Taylor is a menace to society. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to go get some answers. We'll be right back with more for Pro Wrestling Action.
Wow.